Welcome to the Mardawg's No Caution series here today for race 12 of season 1 at Among Us Speedway, the craziest track in row racing. And we are getting ready for our qualifying, which will begin here before the race. So let's get things going. Shut down the server, and we can get things started here today. Welcome into the Among Us Speedway race here today, as we will get started with our qualifying. Top 17 from the groups make it in total. So by the way, guys, line up in the grid boxes. There's no lining up anywhere today. You got to line up in these single file grid boxes only for today, even for qualifying. So that is what it is for today. All right. As we begin teleportationing some of these drivers. A lot of drivers not here today. Alright, getting our last couple of drivers teleported. Alright. Line up in the grid boxes, guys. Line up in the grid boxes, come on. What? How hard is this? Caleb, go to the back. Alright. Let's get started with our Group A qualifying. 5 minutes is the length. Thank you, Fungi. Alright, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Green flag is underway, and we are qualifying. Here at Among Us Speedway. Already we got problems in the back. Fusion core going around. That is true. The Xfinity cars showed up today. So many bumps, so many wafflings that you gotta navigate through. Chris is getting turned in the back. He's able to get it back going. It's all about lap times here for qualifying. Getting in the draft so you get a good lap time. Because that's what counts on the timing board for qualifying. Oh, we got Big Rex, Pogables, Wosos, Caleb, all going around as they travel through the tunnels. Jay dragging up the track as Jackson goes to the inside. Balav making his first start here today, trying to qualify into the race. Will he be able to? As down the super stretch they go. Braxton gets turned as he spins to the back. Oh! Big problems. Poggles goes around again. As they exit the trioval, crossing the line, it is going to be Jackson. who leads the first lap. Let's take a look at our timing board to see these times here. Chris the King, currently fastest on the board. Daniel Master in his first start, currently second on the board. Oh, we got cars getting turned. J-Dragon's around. As the problems continue for all these drivers. Everybody just trying to survive. Oh, Chris goes upside down. He saves it. And doesn't really lose much. Two COTs side by side. Pockables and Cam. May goes around. And this is some crazy Among Us Speedway pack racing that we've never seen before. With our Super Speedway package setups here. Look at this. Cars just getting turned everywhere. But they're pretty much able to save it pretty easily. But yeah, we do have the Super Speedway setups here at Among Us Speedway for the first time ever. Oh! Chris goes around again. His cars continue to get turned like Poggables. He's been around a lot here today. As they go down through the corners. We got Wosos now at the top of the board. He was getting a ton of draft back there. That was smart of Wosos to hang back there. That should be enough to make it into the show with a 131 lap like that. That is really good. I don't know if anyone will be able to beat that. He went way to the back and just drafted off of everyone to catch back up. This could be your last lap. I think everyone will be able to get back for another one, I believe. Jackson, you're last right now. According to Trenny. Timmy's second to last. Oh, into the waffling goes Braxton. And around goes Poggables again. Caleb nearly over the wall. Each race at Among Us Speedway, we see cars over the wall, so wouldn't be surprised if we see it again. Oh, big problems continuing. All right, white flag in the air. One more lap for everyone for qualifying to finish up. Oh, Braxton gets turned in the tri-oval. Huge problems. Let's take a look at our board, see if we got any updates. Chris takes the lead with a 131. Wosos in second, May 3rd, Cam 4th. And that is going to do it. Everyone finish up your laps. And then we'll get Group B going. Oh, cars nearly flipped over. If you flip in the tunnel, it might not end well because the cars flip back over. You might get stuck, which ain't going to work out too well for a lot of drivers. So hopefully nobody ends up flipping through there. A lot of drivers getting some good draft here in the back. We'll see what ends up happening with these laps. As we'll get going with Group B soon after here. So everyone is going to finish up their laps. And coming to the line, it is going to be that as your results. I believe we still got one more coming here. Yeah, that is Braxton Logs Don, who's still yet to finish the lap. Oh, he runs into Caleb. Well, let's take a look at our timing board. We got Timmy is gone. Whoa, 129. Wow, these guys pumped up some pretty good laps. Daniel with a great lap. So there are your results. Now we'll get Group B in. Wow, 129s. Some record laps here. All right, guys. Line up in the grid boxes if you're in Group B because it is time for Group B action. We got S-Fire. Yeet beat. Line up in the grid boxes. All right. Let's get our Group A leftovers. All right, that is it right there for this group. Pretty small group. 23 total drivers here today, so that means 6 of you will miss the show. Please line up in the grid boxes. Ace under. I'll wait it on you. All right, here we go. For our next group of qualifying. 4, 3, 2, 1. And we are underway here for 5 minutes of Group B qualifying. Here at Mardawg Speedway. As down through the corners they go. Oh, El Papel and S-Fire up the track a little. Here comes Hess Truck Boy. This is Mardawg Speedway. Oh, there goes Noisy upside down. The car flips back over, and you are able to merge Noisy on a straightaway, but you might get enough draft to keep up here. You could take a risk. Problems for Noisy here to start. We got a big pack of cars here driving through the field. Here at Mardawg Speedway. El Papel finds his place. Yeet messes the play hits the wall there. Big problems for him. As our first laps get completed here. Looks like some trouble in the back. Yeah, these drivers waiting to merge here. Noisy and Water Hydrates not pleased with their performance and are waiting to merge there on the back straightaway. That's going to cost them a lot of time, but in the end might work out. Racing through turns 1 and 2 on this 8-turn speedway, this banked road course. Noisy flipped over in the tunnel there. Big problems. Not able to merge in the race, though, so only qualifying. And watch out for him here. These guys might run into him. That apron is a high-populated zone. Oh, they do! They run right into Water Hydrates. And they get water up to speed fast. Then Noisy drops back. So these guys find their place right into the pack. Those guys haven't even completed a lap yet, so they're only going to get like 2 laps here. Oh, Hess Truck Boy up there 4 wide. Never going to work out. These are some pretty high banked straightaways. Just going through the corners here. We got it. Let's see who is below the line at the current moment. S-Fire, J-Dragon, Braxton, Water, Noisy, and Trenny are currently below the line. We'll see if they can get back up. Currently the fastest in this group, though, is Funky, I believe, who currently is the fastest in this group. You want to get the draft. You don't really want to be leading in order to set a pretty good lap. We got some Super Speedway package action here at Among Us Speedway for the first time here today. Cars getting turned. Hess Truck Boy nearly over the wall. So we're going to see a lot of close action. Typically at Among Us Speedway, these cars are fast, but not today because we don't want problems. If you go over the wall, it provides Super Speedway-like racing. If they're slower. If you go over the wall, you basically have to get teleported, then you just merge to last. Kind of like if you're AFK or if you leave. No DNFs. Noisy trying to get a good lap here to get himself above the line. Let's take a look here. Was that a good enough lap? No, Noisy's still below here. This is the last lap, and right now we got El Papel, Nathan, Noisy, S-Fire, J-Dragon, and Braxton below the line. Caleb barely hated on. Caleb's probably going to get out of this here. Hess Truckboy also barely hated on. Finish up your laps. Oh, we got cars upside down. Nah, just kidding. J-Dragon said flip, and I thought that meant car flipped. As they drive through the corners. The last lap here, Noisy is below the cut line trying to get in. He loves Among Us Speedway. Oh, getting wrecked in front of the field is Funky. This is going to cause a slowdown. That's going to do it right there. If you're in this traffic jam, that costs you a ton of time right there. Poor Noisy got caught up right in the traffic jam. That might help Caleb's chances. We're going to have to take a look at the board here, see what happens. As down low, coming to the checkered flag for the end of qualifying. As they all get down and crossing the line. It's going to be Cam, Caleb, Noisy, S-Fire, J-Dragon, and Braxton who missed the show. Problems for all them. And Hess Truck Boy is going to get the fastest lap. Oh my. By nearly in the 128s. Huge fast laps. Alright, now we'll shut down the server and get the racing going, guys. You're going to have to line up in your grid boxes. This is literally going by qualifying order. There's no random lineups. We are starting how we qualified in the grid boxes. Alright. Here we go. Let's get some drivers teleported in here. Hess Truckboy will be starting on the pole. Timmy will be starting second. Daniel, in his first start, will start third. Fourth for Poggables. Fifth for Fungi. Sixth for Eepy. Seventh for Wosos. 8th for El Papel. 9th for Chris. 10th for May. 11th for Nathan. 12th for Asunder. 13th for Trenny. 14th for Fusion Core. 15th for Boss. 16th for Jackson. And 17th for Water. All right, line up in that order. We got 8th place missing here. Who's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is El Papel. He has left the game. Problems for El Papel. See if he's in the VC or not. He is not in the VC. So the next driver below the line was Cam. So we might have to get him in here. But not sure what happened here. But everyone move up. Chris, go to 8th. Everyone move up a spot from 8th on back. All right. So El Papel has left. Cam is not here, so we move on to Caleb. So Caleb is in. Spawn your car. Caleb is here. All right. Let's get things going here. Oh, Cam is here now. Cam is here. So Caleb, unfortunate, but Cam is here. Yep. El Papel leaves and causes all this chaos. Well, here we go, guys. Race info. We got 20 total laps, 5 lap checkpoints. Here we go. This is going to be crazy. No merging. If you go a lap down, you will be parked for not reaching minimum speed because there's no way you should go a lap down on a minute-plus track. Timmy, please line up in your grid box or there will be problems. You are allowed to angle your car, by the way. This isn't Cherrywood. So if you really like to. Here we go. Let's get started. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Green flag is out. We are underway and ready to go. Actually starting first there. Oh, we got lag spikes. Big lag problems. Multiple cars having issues in the back. But we all make it pretty well here. Gonna see a lot of V-lag. There's a lot of parts on this racetrack and a lot of problems. So a lot of random things. So oh, Funky and Hess Truck Boy up into the wall. But Timmy currently leads over Poggables. Poggables is a former Among Us Speedway winner in the Summer Studio Series D2. Oh, a couple cars nearly upside down. Yeah, you flip here, it's going to be over. So unless maybe you can draft up. But Chris making moves on May as May is getting trained up on the outside. Oh, we forgot to review our classes. By the way, for our new drivers, there's 4 different series in one here, so you can win a class and get a win. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 Xfinity cars here today. We got 1, 2, 3 COTs. Big crashing! Daniel is upside down. And the rookie having issues. Ah, and he's over. Well, get it back going. You might be able to catch up. You never know what can happen here in these races. Timmy gets turned around in front of the field. Back into Fusion Core. Big problems. Chris is wrecking in front. Funky yeepied around. Asunder. All going around just like that. Daniel is back in drafting range after all that. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4 trucks in here. And a couple next gens. It's too hard to count. So Basically, we got 4 different. If you can win the main event and then the class, and get some wins out of it. But the Among Us Speedway imposters strike early with a flip on the first lap of the race. 4 to go here in checkpoint 1. 30 minutes of Among Us racing action. On the left side of the tunnel, there is a bump, so be careful. Cam started 17th. He has made some progress up to the middle of the pack. Oh, we got 2 cars around here in the back. That is obviously Daniel and then Chris. So these two now are going to try to have to work together here to catch up to this main pack. Oh, God! Cars spinning around in front of the field. That is Trenny, but he's able to save it. Now Wosos and Yeepy go around. Now back down. Into the... Oh, Jackson spins. Everyone avoids him. Tons of huge wrecks. Most of the wrecks are caused once everyone comes up from the tri-oval. And they just slam each other hard into the wall. Pounding each other into the wall. Water Hydrates leads. He started 17th or 16th. Nathan nearly gets squeezed. Yeah, if you squeeze cars up into the wall, it'll probably flip. Timmy's going around again. You know, Timmy, the funniest Timmy moments is the first ever Among Us Speedway race. He was crying after the Among Us Speedway race. Funny times. Not literally crying, but you know what I mean. Mad. And that's all recorded on Siagow Network. You can take a look at that way back a year ago. 1 year ago on this day was the first ever Among Us Speedway race. Fun fact. 1 year ago on this day. So. Oh, we got cars upside down. That is May. Fungi all flipping over. Some big flipping contact. That's going to help Daniel and Chris catch up. Let's look at all these cars cutting the tri-oval. That's the worst thing you could get turned in the tri-oval. 4 wide back here. Nathan goes around. An easy way to save these cars, guys, just hold the S key and it will reverse like it's driving. I mean, you could full speed this track. Just kidding, guys. The first ever Among Us Speedway race was June 23rd, so we're just a week off. So, Blubber Creature has joined, but he is obviously way too late. Failed to qualify. Didn't even make the qualifying. See this super speedway action? Like, we still got a ton of cars here in the pack, which is awesome. This is going to be a crazy last lap. I mean, one of them classic. Well, each lap we typically lose someone out of the main pack. That seems to be a thing here. We've got 4 cars out. May and Fungi should be able to catch up, but Chris and Daniel, we'll see if they're able to. 2 to go in checkpoint 1. Remember, don't stop after checkpoints. No stopping, no cautions. Just keep on going. Poggable's getting pushed by Fusion. Yeetbeat is finally able to get disconnected from that group. This is where the wall blades are. If you get turned into those inside walls, that is where the wall blades are. There it is! Oh! Poggables goes around. Oh, Wosos nearly goes over the wall. Seen a couple close calls with over-the-wall incidents today. Fungi and May have caught right back up. And we'll have to start watching Chris and Daniel's progress. With the intervals, Boss goes around. Huge wreck in the back of the field. Get it back going, Nathan and Trenny. Looks like they'll be able to work here with Chris and Daniel to catch back up. But look at this. May is already back near the top 5. After his flip. Oh, he puts Fungi into the wall. Fungi around. Fungi tries to save it. Goes over. Can he save it? Oh, what a save by Fungi. And now Water Hydrates is around. Water Hydrates is an Among Us Speedway hater. So the Among Us gods are not going to let him go anywhere today. And now our pack is kind of starting to split up here as we got more cars leaving the field after having problems. Yeah, never force someone into the inside wall like Boss just did. It's going to have flinging problems, and cars are going to go around, and they're going to get flung off the wall. Look at this. There's 5 cars back here trying to catch up. This worked out really well for Chris and Daniel because now they're getting more draft from these guys to catch up. We got a single file field right now with crazy racing. Currently leading the next gens is Ace Thunder. Poggables leads the COTs. Adorable Jackson turns Poggables. Poggables, can he save it? Oh! Unable to kind of save it. That's going to do it for the checkpoint, actually. Oh my, that was the last lap. Everyone keep going. Remember, don't stop. Checkpoint 2 is now underway, so we'll have to take a look at that later. Top 5 earn the checkpoint points. Poggables gets turned out of checkpoint points. We'll have to get better on telling people that, hey, that's the last lap. We got one spinning in the back there. Water hydrates around once again. What a great race this is. Someone suggested Among Us Speedway yesterday, and oh, big flipping action! What a save! How did they save that? Jackson was up on top of multiple cars. Timmy was flying all over the place, and they all save it. Here comes Cam, who is only in because El Papel left. His teammate running up in the top 5 now. Ace Thunder just killed everyone later, or just a couple moments ago. Look at this. Now the whole field, now we got a one big happy family of a pack. 17 cars back in the main pack. That's true, Noisy. Oh, there's the wall blades. Drivers just forcing each other into the inside wall, killing each other. When will they ever learn? Hey, those are tons of wall flames down there. Down low, Yeet Beat, the first ever Among Us Speedway winner and Among Us Speedway legend, looking to win another one here 1 year later. What a day for Fungi. Fungi's been upside down a couple of times. Oh, Yeet Beat's getting turned in front of the field. Poggables into the inside wall. These straightaways, great opportunities for some draft. I mean, this is a fun race. This is just crazy fun action. I love these setups. We got the cars just right for some super speedway type action. If this was faster cars, you would not be able to really catch up. Once you wreck, everyone would be so fast they just drive away. And we don't want that. We want everyone to have a chance in these races, even if you flip a couple of times. Man, who's going to be the next driver to flip out of this? Look at this. 17 cars back in the main pack. Crazy racing here at Among Us Speedway. Wosos getting turned. Timmy's around. And now what waffling action will we see? Couple drivers back here getting close to those wall flings. But everyone is going to make it through. Coming to 3 laps to go in this checkpoint. Oh, Nathan going around. He saves it. Great save by Nathan. Oh, and now Nathan gets turned to the outside of the track. Water hydrates. Around he goes. Cam is getting turned. Chris is getting turned. Sucks because those guys worked so hard to catch back up to the main pack, and now they're just going around. The one thing, the slower speeds does cause more wrecks but it is easier to save. Now the top 5 here is starting to pull away here. This is some never seen before racing action. Among Us Speedway is back to its classical ways. 1 year ago, when this track had its first race, if you told me a year later we'd be racing 17 cars on Among Us Speedway, I'd be like, no way. Oh, we got a traffic jam at the front of the tunnel. Nathan, Trenny, Water, Wosos, all involved. They're going to be able to catch up, though, really pretty easily here. Just get some draft here on these straightaways with the apron, and all will be good for you. May now getting shoved. May is the Sour Studios Division 5 champion, making his first start. One of those drivers, just like Fusion Core, who decided to sign up even though they could only make the last 3 races of the season. Two laps to go in checkpoint 2, nearly halfway in this race. Oh, Cam into the inside wall, up into the racetrack. Cam and Nathan nowhere to go. Cam going around hard in the back, unable to get it back going, and that might be out of contention for him. And now he's stuck on some parts. Now he's spun around again. Cam, are you good? Cam is retiring from the race. Oh my. And this means that Cool Caleb will be joining the race. We are before halfway. Caleb, spawn your car right here and stand against this red wall. Merge to last. Yeah, park it sideways. Go back up to the start-finish line and then... Alright. And you merge to last place. I don't want to see nowhere else. So you're going to want to merge behind Chris all the way in the back there. Those three having problems. Will they be able to catch up? They probably should. I think they will be able to. Just don't give up. Don't wreck each other back there. Hess Truckboy getting turned. Coming to the white flag in this checkpoint. Watch out for Caleb there on the inside wall. Caleb, I'll let you know when to go, okay? White flag in checkpoint 2. All right, Caleb, go. All right. Caleb is now in the race. And here we go. Let's get our lap set for the next checkpoint. May leads. Who is going to win this checkpoint? Top 5 earn checkpoint points. 13 cars in this main pack. There's a 4-car group trying to catch up. They got half the race left. They I think will be able to. If we keep seeing a ton of wrecks in this main pack. Oh, Chris is in the main pack. Well, who is the other guy then? Oh, it's Nathan. Both of them guys running similar red cars. So apologies there. Chris looking to get this checkpoint win. Will he be able to? Poggable's currently leading. Fungy's getting turned. Boss is going around. Can he save it without hitting any wall flames? He's able to. Now it's time for the final draft that you can get back here. Chris trying to make a move here to win this checkpoint. Top 5 earned checkpoint points. Looks like the top 5 is pretty much set here. Oh, be careful of the wall flames. Poggables might have a chance here to win this. It looks like Poggables might win this checkpoint. Revenge from last checkpoint. Down low. Ah, Chris nearly had that. And that is going to do it right there. Checkpoint results. Checkpoint number 3 is now underway. Let's start monitoring the gap that second pack is behind here. Jackson goes around. Hey, that second pack is currently 10 seconds behind, so pretty far back. But we'll have to watch. Oh, one of them is spinning back there. Yeah, they are not working together back there at all. They've kind of lost draft, so looks like it could be over for those 4. But if you go a lap down, you will be parked, so you shouldn't go a lap down. But we got a 13-car pack up here. All racing very hard. Oh, getting turned at the beginning of the tunnel. Ain't what you want to see. Boss goes around. He's able to save it. But it is checkpoint 3 racing action. You're in Among Us Speedway, the best race of the season. I mean, we've had some great tracks. I really enjoyed UPS Speedway. Quantico City Speedway was really good. This track was really good. Really good things here. Yeet beat into the wall flame, goes around, back in front of Hess. Water goes around. Ace Sunder getting turned. Water's upside down. What? They all saved it. Water somehow saved that. I mean, it's really easy to save these cars, so not a surprise. Now it was like 10 seconds. We'll see if that second pack made up any ground. So they crossed the line. Ah, they lost a second. So big problems with the second pack. Not even gaining right now. So it looks like those four might have their race done. They're not really drafting together. Though you never know. One big fling wreck could really separate the pack and then really would help. It really isn't over till it's over. Poggables, Among Us Speedway legend, currently leads the field. Fusion Core, who's historically had bad luck at this track. Timmy up into the wall, back down into May. Chris right now having a good race, leading the next gens. Jackson leads the trucks. Poggables leads the COTs. Fusion Core leads the Xfinities. Around goes Fusion! Getting turned in front of the field. He's going to save it. Oh, big impact there for Fungi. And a close call there. Could have been way worse. And now into the Waffling corner. Boss getting turned. All these cars just trying to hang on. And back down here goes Poggables. 3 laps to go in checkpoint 3. Oh, Chris and Jackson into the wall. Some close contact. More close calls. And they lost another second in that second group. Oh, one of them back there is getting turned. I don't know what's going on back there. But Yeepy looking for the next gen lead on Chris. Chris having his best career race. His only other start was at Los Angeles Road Course where he finished 24 laps down or something. So big improvements here today. But you never know when the Among Us imposter gods will strike. Big problems here in the back of the field. A lot of separation. Yeek beat around. Water hydrates. Big air for the 94 truck. Fusion begging for water to let him in there, but he's not going to let him. And then Fusion will sink back. There's the difference from no draft and draft. Oh, close calls. And look at this. Daniel in his first start. Looking to take the lead of the next gens. Having a pretty solid first start. Historically, for drivers' first starts, it doesn't go very well. Oh, Chris and Daniel got into the wall there. Oh, we got a big wreck here. Adorable Jackson goes around. Can he save it? He kind of does. And now they're wrecking, so that's going to help him. Now 13 seconds back is the other pack. So they are losing a second a lap. Problems down there. Jackson, though, doesn't lose the draft, which is good for him. As we got some just... Oh, May goes around. Back up into the field. Trying to save it. Oh! Ace Thunder nearly went over the wall. Yeet goes around and he hits Jackson. No! Jackson and Yeet spin and wreck out of the race. Out of contention. They go. Wow. Disastrous. Yeet. Oh, just ain't gonna be the way. Here today, not able to get the win. Ace Thunder nearly went over the wall. Would have had hit for if you go over the wall now. You gotta merge behind Caleb, which is 16 seconds back. So, and Jackson and Yeet fall behind. Ace Thunder goes around again, and he spins, and he's out of contention now. Fungi goes around. He can't save it either. Tons of drivers leaving the main pack. 1 lap to go on checkpoint 3. And the pack is just disintegrating here. More drivers leaving. Now we'll have to watch Ace Thunder and all their gaps. Because now we only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, into the waffling they go. May goes around. Wow, this is just crunch time for killing people out here at Among Us Speedway. The imposters are just not having it right now. They are destroying most of these cars. Last lap saw a lot of destruction and a lot of pack separation. And now, I mean, we don't really got any battles anymore up for the checkpoint. Looks like it's down between Chris and Poggables. Oh, Trenny spun around. He's now 30 seconds behind. Might have gotten turned by Nathan there. Caleb is now 5 seconds behind from the main pet from that second group. And those three back there only begging that they can get some enough drafter to catch up. All it takes really is just one big wreck up here. In the lead for the leaders. Can Chris win this checkpoint? To the line, Chris the Kane 085 wins his first checkpoint. And that will do it. Now we got 5 more laps in the entire race. This is it right here. 5 more laps to go. It's the second pack there now continues to lose the top group. Chris leading, hopefully. Well, look at this, 2 kind of underdogs leading the next gens right now. Daniel and Chris. Hess Truckboy, who's on a streak of next gen wins, currently runs 3rd in the class. Fungi trying to catch up to Poggables for the COT win. Not a lot of COTs today. And now our pack only consists of like 9 drivers, 10 drivers here. So from 17 to 10 in all these laps. Man, that's unfortunate for Jackson. Jackson was just cruising along there, and then Yeepy backed up right into him and collected him. So unfortunate. Oh, Daniel getting turned. Oh! They're all trying to save it there. Water hydrates. Boss under attack for the Truck Series. Water might win another Truck Series race. And Ace Under and the rest of them continue to lose time from the main group of cars. Chris now gets turned in front of the field. This is what causes the rest of them to catch up. Look at this. All these cars going around. Poggables. May hits a waffling. Hess Truck Boy spins. And will he be able to get it back going, or will he be the next victim of Among Us Speedway? Hess Truck Boy falls out of the main pack, but will he be able to catch up? I don't know. He's pretty far back there. Might be over for Hess Truck Boy. I don't know. I think he'll be able to catch up. We're coming to 3 laps to go here. So who knows what will happen. Chris in the NW147 YouTube car has gotten a lot of television time here on Siagow Network for our current 0 concurrent viewers. I pinged everyone on all my servers, and nobody's watching. Oh, Water with a great trial there. Here he goes to the inside. Poggables gets turned. Chris, though, is able to hang on. Oh, Daniel and Timmy into the wall. The 60 car might go around. So he gets turned to the bottom of the racetrack. He is trying to hang on in his first start there, running in the LGB coin Ford. I mean, that car was made by JTR. A very cool looking scheme. As Chris currently leads and has led most of these laps. Everyone wrecking in the back. Boss getting turned. Oh, hang on. Watch out for the wafflades. Boss goes around in front of the field. He gets hit by May. That's going to help Hess Truck Boy catch up. And now single filing their way around. What's going to happen as we come to 2 laps to go? Water to the inside. Chris being aggressive, trying to get his first career win. Oh, bumper lock there. Puts the 60 up outside of the top group. Water into the inside wall. It's a big mistake there if you hit that inside wall. 2 laps to go at Among Us Speedway. Oh, Funky turns Chris. Chris is going to drop. Chris now loses tons of positions. Well, not over yet for Chris. Still a lot of cars here. Oh, and Chris hits a bump, and now he has to work with Hess Truck Boy. Wow. Big problems there for all of them. Chris so dominant, and it all comes crashing down, kind of just like how it was for Tom NSC 19 in the Archimedes race. Led half the race, and then in the final laps, just got destroyed. Unfortunate for Chris. They're wrecking in the back now. Fusion core round. What are these guys doing? They're only going to have one more lap to catch up here. This is it right here. If you want to catch up, you got to bump hard here on this back stretch here to catch up. Are they going to make it to the... Well, obviously they are, but are they going to make it without any problems to the checker flag? Coming to the white flag here. Here we go. Coming to the white flag. 1 lap to go at Among Us Speedway for the final time. Here today at Among Us Speedway. Water Hydrates, who hates this track, is currently leading the field. Rest of them all trying to catch up. It's so hard to get by though here. It's just a single file train. Water getting turned in front of the field. He's going to sink out of the top group. Fungi leads over Daniel, who's at his first start. Contact. They all wreck in the back. Chris, Water, Hess Truck Boy. Go around. Daniel's in a pretty good place here to win his first career win. Just not even winning the race, just winning the next gens. May trying to win the Xfinity cars. Fungi in a great place right now. They're going to have to form a run here on the outside if they want any chance, because Fungi's going to get to that inside. Around goes the 60. All of them wrecking behind. Helping Fungi pull away. Here comes May. May pushing here. Cars shoving. Pushing and shoving. Down low. For the final time. Up the track goes Fungi. Coming to the tri-oval. For the final time, can Fungi hang on and win? Down low. Fungi 7 wins at Among Us Speedway. As they cross the line, we'll have to take a look and review the other finishing. And we'll have to take a look at our other winners. As out of the corner they go. Everyone finishing up their race here. Let them finish. Wow, what a finish for Fungi. Wins the Among Us Speedway. Boss, let him finish, guys. Stop turning around. That's live racing. He beat. Unfortunate. It's going to finish 16th at his ultimate racetrack. And then Trenny. All right, let's take a look at our other wins here. See who else is going to get their first wins. Looks like May might get his first career win here today. I believe he beat Timmy. Even though standing says otherwise. Down low. Fungi 7. Yeah, it's going to be Fungi who wins the COTs. May who wins the next, or the Xfinities. And Boss wins the trucks. And oh, look at this. Daniel is going to win the next gens in his first start. So we got 4 drivers burning it down here today. And we'll get to celebrate in victory lane. Daniel, wow, first start gets the win. May also in his first start in the MNCS gets the win. It's another thing to look at. And Fungi, there he is. As all our victors burn it down here today. Crazy racing. Boss, Daniel, all these guys burning it down. May also burning it down. Fungi, the main event winner. And they will go to the Among Us Speedway victory lane. Where we've had many fun moments. Alright, let's get these guys over. Here are winners of the 4 series. Spawn your cars and park them next to each other. Don't get out of them because if you jump out of them, they'll automatically delete. So just park them next to each other. Stay in your cars. Or if you somehow get it to work like this. This is kind of weird, but alright. Guys, just park them next to each other. Just park them next to each other. Good and organized. Trenny and Nathan, heated arguments in the chat. As we will take this photo here in the Among Us victory lane. All right. All right, let's take a look at our fastest lap award winners here today. We got Water Hydrates, who's going to win the fastest lap award. We got Timmy second, May third, and Caleb is going to get the worst lap award. So let's get going. 2-day break here for the weekend, and we'll be back to finish up our last 3 races of the season where we head to some crazy tracks like High Cliff Street Circuit, the most challenging road course on Roblox, and then we head to Talladega Super Speedway, which might be subject to change, but we're probably going to keep it at that. And then the craziest track in road racing, Mardawg's World Center of Racing, the widest and the fastest road racing track. So we've seen crazy season finales there, and we're looking forward to that Wednesday. So we'll see you guys next time here. The last time, this is it today from Siagow Network.